Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back on Minecraft PC Java Edition for the latest snapshot. There was a lot of changes this week because last week we did not receive a snapshot. There's also a couple of features that we were expecting to see in the Village and Pillage update, which they aren't officially going to be releasing. We're going to have to wait for the next big update. Now, if you guys do enjoy staying updated with the latest news with Minecraft, please be sure to hit that like button. If you want to check out the full changelog for yourself, it's down below in the description. But this is the Minecraft Java Snapshot 19W11A. And there is a lot to go through, so let's get into this. So it actually says on the Minecraft website, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Today's snapshot marks the Village and Pillage update as for the most part. Features complete. We're still planning to do a big polish pass. There may be some small features snuck in here or there, but ultimately it's bug fixing from on out, and we're hoping to release quite soon. So that's what it actually says. According to the developers, they're hoping to release this update very, very soon. But in the meantime, guys, let's just enjoy the snapshots and let's have some fun. We're going to start off with this because this is a brand new banner pattern design that has been introduced to the game. This is called Globe. Now, this cannot be crafted in survival yet. It's only accessible via commands or only accessible via the creative menu. So if we type in globe, of course, we get ourselves the globe pattern. Remember, we have patterns now. They're all linked to the loom item. So you've got the flower, creeper, skull, thing, and now we have the globe pattern as well. So obviously, if you want to craft this, we'll grab a couple of these actually, because we're going to need these. I'll just grab a couple of colors and a couple of banners and show you guys how they look. I went with like the whole earth kind of feeling. Nobody knows why they introduced this. But I would love to see some more banner patterns in the future. Maybe it's linked to Minecon Earth. That's the only thing that I could think of. So blue, we'll go with this one. We'll go with yellow. We'll do purple, brown, and no, that looks ugly. We'll do black. Yeah, that looks way better. And then we'll grab ourselves white, brown, and the same one. And then that's all I've got on me right now. So we've got the purple one, the blue, and the yellow one, which that's the wrong one. It's meant to be this one, which is just the white one. So yeah, I guess a new banner pattern has been introduced to the game in case you guys are curious about this one. I think it looks pretty cool. I think this one looks the best though. So that's the first thing. So moving back, we have some changes to settings. In fact, we have a lot of changes to settings. This is all linked to options and accessibility. This also happened recently for the Bedrock version. iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, and Switch. Obviously, it's not fully released yet, but the accessibility gives you like
the
narrating system.
Narrator narrates all button.
So obviously, they will read the chat if you type in chat. It's just a new accessibility for these specific options. Show subtitles on or off. Text background chat everywhere. You've seen these settings before. They've kind of just been put in one specific easy access location. And then going to something quite interesting this week, they've now announced that this being the smithing table, the fletching table, these are no longer going to be a Village and Pillage update feature. They're in the game. You can craft them, but they do not have some form of access. If I try and click on them, you cannot do anything with them at all. But they did go and introduce a crafting recipe. So for the smithing table, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 planks with 2 iron ingots on top. With the fletching table, 1, 2, 3, 4 planks of any color, and then you've got 2 flint on the top, and that will be the official crafting recipe. And I'll show you both of them, just in case you guys don't believe me, but I'm pretty sure you do. With the crafting table, so we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. Obviously, the first one's going to create this one, and then this one's going to create this one. So, yeah, it actually says, if I read the exact information from the developers, it says, smithing table can be crafted with 4 planks and ingots, fletching table, 4 planks and flint. We've decided not to add the functionality for these blocks for this update, as we want to make sure that they are useful for the overall gameplay. We have a great idea for them in the next major themed update. So the developers know what the next update is going to be. Question is it going to be a cave update? Is this linked to caving? Is this linked to caving? I guess we're going to find out. So before we go mess around with the villages, because there's quite a few changes with villages, this is quite useful for TNT mining. I mean, TNT mining has actually just become quite useful because according to the official changelog, it says TNT and TNT minecart explosions now have a 100% drop rate. So if I blow this up, no matter what happens, I'm always going, we'll grab both of these, I'm always going to grab myself a diamond. So if we set this on fire, this explodes. It should and did drop ourselves a diamond. So if we do 1, 2, 3, and then we do one of these, and we blow it up, we should get 3 of these. So TNT mining has just become very, very useful. And as you can see, we have 4. So I thought that was really cool. I've done TNT explosion / mining in the past, so I thought that's pretty cool. Look at these two having an absolute rave in the water. And it always rains when I do videos. / weather clear. Okay, so there has been a bunch of changes to villages. This might break your village farms. It also might break if you like to do this with villages. So if I find a good villager, let's say it's mainly librarians. I want you. Mainly librarians. What I would do is I would trap a villager down there. Now, once I've traded with that villager, obviously I would come back and trade again, come back and trade again. You can't really do that now. They've kind of nerfed kind of mass farming of items within Minecraft itself. So the first thing I want to show you is they now have like a new ranking system. And I want to go through the changes and read this to you. It says lots of new trades have been added. So you might notice some new trades with specific villages. Villagers now level up in a new way, which is this. I think it's like novice, apprentice. I can't remember them all off by heart. We'll try and do it today though. And the trading UI has also changed as well. It says the trading prices now depend on your reputation and on demand. So if we go to this villager, I'm pretty sure he offers me... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, well, before he was offering me like a slight deal. He was offering me only 20 for emeralds. So if we grab ourselves some potatoes, because I'll try and do it, because I'm still not 100% familiar with this system myself. But if we go to him... Come on, villager. What are you doing, bro? Get out. Out. There you go. Let's do this. Let's trade with him. Come on, we'll do it again. Dude, get out of the water. What are you doing? There you go. Okay, so let's just trade with this guy. Right, thank you. So, obviously, novice is first. He doesn't shine green and bright, by the way. Also, if we're I think if we're holding an emerald, the villager will now... You're trying to trade with him. The villager will now, like, have their item in their hand. And they're breeding. There you go, right there. So that's new. There you go, he's also showing it as well. So if I grab an emerald, he pops out his arrow, which is already available on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. Recently been added to the Java edition. If we go to this guy, he's happy to trade with me. But we'll try and trade with this guy first. So he also wants carrots. Let's grab some carrots. Carrots and carrots. You're a real pain, dude. Come on. Carrots, right? He should level up. Come on, one more. They're golden carrots. I don't want golden carrots. I want ordinary carrots. A lot of these, actually. Let's get rid of you. One more. You. There you go. He's already ranked up to apprentice, which means he now unlocks something a little different, which obviously you can keep trading. He also wants pumpkins as well. So I think you can only do so much trading with a specific villager. Like if I want to do this, I don't think I can trade with this guy anymore. I think I need to wait for him to then go to his workplace. And then he will kind of restock his items. I believe it also happens when they sleep as well. Because as you can see, I can't trade with these guys. Oh, wait, I can. Carrots. It's going to let me trade carrots as well. That's good. Now it might not let me do any form of trading with this guy. It's really confusing. I'm going to have to go over it in more detail myself. But I can't trade with this guy anymore. Usually they would like have the effects, the green sparkles. And then you could trade with them again. It's slightly different now. So... I thought that was quite weird. If we just throw this on the floor, though, I just want to clean this out real quick. I'm grabbing these. So if I grab the emeralds in my hand, again, I'll show you this feature one more time. Specific villages usually pop out what they will offer you. We'll go over here because those guys are just breeding. There you go. So if I wanted to trade with this guy, he's like, hey, you can have some bread from me. I will give you some bread if you give me those emeralds. Which is kind of really cool to see. I like that. It's like, hey, you want to buy? It's like haggling. Give me the emeralds and I'll give you the bread. That's kind of how it works. But it says here, villages now have a daily schedule. They will, for example, go to work and meet up at the village bell. Ah, where's the village? Ah, okay. So they will meet up here. You're a nitwit. You're unemployed. You don't do anything at all. What about you? Who are you? See, this guy doesn't have a profession yet. So if I grab myself, composter, I think it's called. If we grab a composter and I put this here, he now has a profession. But if you break this, he doesn't have a profession, right? So the unemployed ones, you can kind of get them employed based on specific materials. What about you? Do you have a job yet? You need a job, you bum. So yeah, anyway, it says each villager will try to find their own bed and workstation. Each profession has a specific block that would work as a workstation. For example, lectern for librarians and cauldrons for leather workers. So if we grab ourselves a lectern and a cauldron, maybe this will produce a couple of villages. So if we put this down, or these, maybe they will change profession. I don't really know, like, it's so confusing. I would have to spend such a long time messing around with it. It's always raining, dudes. Always raining. But I think that's the majority of the changes within this snapshot. So just a quick recap so you guys are familiar with what has changed. The villager situation is going to take me a little bit of time myself to get used to, but they did introduce a new globe banner, only accessible via creative at this moment. We have the new accessibility settings, which obviously are in your options location. We have the smithering table, the fletching table, which are both craftable but are inactive and won't be active until the next update. TNT, when exploding, now gives you a 100% drop rate. So if you blow up diamonds, you blow up coal, you blow up lapis, you will get those items no matter what. Good for TNT mining. Villages have a lot of changes, and until I experiment a lot more with these myself, it's going to take me some time to try and figure out exactly how they do work. They also have a new leveling up system as well, but they kind of need to go to work. Like, for example, they will have scheduled meets and stuff like that. These guys are just more interested in breeding. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, drop a like. Even this is really weird. When I look down, it looks up. When I look up, it looks down. I don't know if that's meant to happen. I don't know if I changed something in settings. But have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.